responded.
Luke requires
the way
75.
He wanted them to.
1 from 8, Nico. Double 12 to wrap it up. Double 6 right on the wire.
63.
He's now 3 from
Colin,
11.
you require 20.
Double 5. That's a bad dart. As is that one. His patience has been tested even in
Luke
this first
required
game.
12.
Both aware of how important it is to make a winning start.
Game,
and it
shot,
is Luke
and the
Littler who
match.
makes a
Luke
winning
Littler.
start with his lowest average of the week. That matters not to him. What matters is getting those 2 points on the board. 75-66 for Osborne. Just the 180 in there to Luke Littler. When we come back, the reigning WDF World Champion Neil Duff takes on Steve West.
Steve, you require 84.
He's not the kind of player to lose leads this week, Steve West. He's been fighting through 4 threes very, very well, no matter what position he's been in.
Game,
and that is a 2-0 lead for Westie.
Steve West.
He's getting fortunate with the amount of shots at doubles he's getting, but he's making the most of them. Bad news could
40.
keep coming for Duff because he's got Luke Littler next in his second game. And West on tops. He's 50%. And that remains the case because he's hit
Steve
4
West.
shots from 8 attempts. That's a decent start for Steve. Average of 85.89. He's played much better than that this week, but all he had to do in that game was beat Neil Duff, and he's done so by 4-0. When we come back, blink and you will miss him. Danny Lowby is back, the winner of week 1.
On Wednesday night, just to keep his eye in. Maybe just
Game
get
shot
a bit
on
of
the
practice.
first
But
leg.
that's clinical
Colin Osborne.
from Osborne. A 14-dart break of throw.
Needs 84 for an equaliser. Double 11.
Game shot on the second leg.
He's
Danny
quick.
Lowby.
I think that,
So quick.
I think dart 3 was in the air, whilst dart 2 was entering the treble. How the
Requires
players made their money back
64.
then was money racers, and Bobby George played
Game
Nicky
shot
Verashko
and the
for
match.
a small fortune.
Danny
Well, the players
Lowby.
are playing for a small fortune this week, and Danny Lowby, at the first time of asking, gets 2 points on the board. 83-88, the average 82-22, and the disappointment continues. Colin Osborne, when he got a go, he was deadly. 3 from 3, but it's Lowby who takes the 2 points. Well, a youth world champion against a senior world champion as Luke Littler faces Neil Duff in our next match.
22.
Of Duff, man.
Yeah, he's aware of the importance of levelling. Double 16.
Game shot on the second leg. Luke Littler.
Double.
Luke required 10.
It's all about the results at the end of the day.
Game shot
And that is
and the match.
probably the most
Luke
substandard
Littler.
16-darter I've ever seen because it should have been a 10. But he doesn't care. It's a 4-0 victory, still averaging in the high 90s. He's put in a performance like that exactly this week. If he keeps going like that, his participation in Saturday night is pretty much guaranteed. He's on 4 points after 2 games. Duff is on 0. And when we come back, it will be West against Danny Lowby to finish the first half of play tonight. I think we'll just stay quiet the next time he goes for it. Is there a next time? Is there a next time?
Game
There isn't
shot
a
on the
next
third
time.
leg.
Wow.
Danny Lowby.
157 out of nowhere to win a brilliant match.
85. Danny
Feels
required
the pain of
81.
that dart, but is he about to feel more pain? Bullseye
56.
doesn't provide the pain.
Steve
35
required
will
35.
provide the tonic. Double 10.
Game
There's your
shot
tonic.
and the match.
A superb
Steve
game of
West.
darts from both players, played in a fabulous spirit. Mid-90s average for West. He has raised his level from his first game by almost 10 points. And he got himself 3 maximums in there as well, but he was pushed to the end and survived 1 match dart from Danny Lowby of the United States. Well, that's the end of the first half of our play. When we come, it will be the 3rd match for Colin Osborne and the same for Neil Duff, who is still looking for his first leg of tonight.
So 4 days so far. And you wouldn't expect too many either. Not when all these players have
Game
by
shot on
right
the first leg.
won a place
Colin
in this
Osborne.
Champions Week. And Colin Osborne makes a much better start. A 177 in the leg.
Yeah, 86.
Duff's expression will tell you everything.
Treble 18 gets it. Disaster for Duff if this goes in. And he can slide down the side of that.
Game shot on the
And
third
he
leg.
does exactly
Colin
that. And that shake
Osborne.
of the head.
No score.
He's got double 9.
Neil, you require 18.
Giving a bit of a gift. Double 4.
10.
Oh, that is so close.
Colin, you require
Actually,
20.
Moves the wire. Nothing is going his way.
Game,
It's
shot,
gone Colin's way.
and the match.
He
Colin
understands
Osborne.
how Neil feels. He knows it's a very disconsolate feeling to be done 4-0 3 times. He tried so hard in that game, but Neil constantly came up dry. And Osborne, who was improving, just took advantage of those misses in the end to get that 4-0 victory, which eradicates his negative leg difference and gets him on the board with his first 2 points in Group B. When we come back, it will be West against Littler. It promises much because these two have played fabulously this week.
You require 48.
Trusty tops.
Game
It
shot on the
works.
third leg. Steve West.
He misses that. He's 3-0 down.
Steve, you
Had he gone
require
bull or 25?
122.
Now it's 418's bull. Or bull first. No. Oh, that would have been the finish of the
97.
series. That's a little bit of Littler.
Luke, you
Littler
require
like that one.
81.
He thought that was fun. So did we.
Well, I've never seen anything like it.
Oh, that was different. But this is for the win. Double 12.
Game,
What a great
shot,
game of
and
darts.
the match.
11
Lovey.
darter. And I think they both enjoyed that game. Can we just do that again? They both averaged over 100. Westie by 100th of a point. But Littler with 107.55 and 80%. That was a great performance. But that last leg, my word, that was great entertainment. And we've got more coming your way. Danny Lowby of the United States taking on Northern Ireland's Neil Duff, who will finish his campaign and look for his first leg and his first win.
40.
I think Dave
Danny, you
Callett
require
lost
62.
4 games on Thursday and went through the card on Friday.
Game shot on the first
But
leg.
Didn't Josh
Danny
Richardson do
Lowby.
it? Why
Doesn't get the 16s that he needed. In fact, half of what he required. And Duff gets a chance
68.
to equalise
Neil,
at
you
1-1.
require 81.
Come on, Neil.
This will make him feel a whole lot better.
69. Danny, you require 36.
Honestly, it's like there's a goalkeeper on the outer ring. It's almost inevitable that this is going in.
Game shot on the second leg.
It's exactly how Neil's
Danny
rolling.
Lowby. You
That's
require
terrible.
108.
Get indoors, watch the darts. Come and join us.
Treble 16 for tops.
Game
Ouch.
shot on the third leg. Danny
Well, he
Lowby.
can do no wrong.
A bit, it might have worked, but obviously improving every game seems to reinforce the opponents.
180.
Well, he's guaranteed a shot at that 81. But you know what's coming.
Yeah.
He's going to leave 90.
140.
then hit the ball.
Neil, you require
When Neil
81.
misses the ball on the 81, it's going to be 16. Well, it's double 9. Bonus.
72.
You called it, miss. You think Lowby's going to hit the ball on
Danny,
this?
you require
20 ball.
90.
Oh, 25 ball.
He went for the 51 and got it. And he's had a
78.
shot to give Neil
Neil, you
Duff a
require
legless
9.
night.
I've had a few of those.
Come on, Neil. Everybody wants you to hit this, apart from Danny.
Game
Well
shot on
done.
the fourth lay. Neil Duff.
That took some spirit. I guarantee you that.
All he can do, 140 and cross everything.
140.
Better start crossing, Neil.
Danny
done
requires
his bit.
65.
Double 10.
Game
And that is the
shot
game for Danny
and the
Lowby.
match. Danny
Unfortunately
Lowby.
for Duff, it was a nightmare tonight, but he will still have a chance of getting through this group. It will be a slim chance, but ultimately in that one, even though he had the better average, he just gave himself a little too much to do. As you can see, they had the same amount of attempts at checkouts, but Danny was a bit more efficient. When we come back, it will be Steve West and Colin Osborne finishing their night's work. If Osborne slips again, West is there. Double 5.
Game
And he
shot
doesn't slip on
and the
up on
match.
5s either.
Colin Osborne.
That's a huge 2 points for Colin Osborne. They will be back in game 2 a little bit later on tonight. That will be around 10:30. So you'll have to wait a good 20 hours for that one. But for now, Osborne wins with the lesser average by a good 9 points. And he had 18 darts at a double to get the job done in that one. So he finishes on 4, as does West. But where will Littler finish? Will it be on 8? You'll have to find out after the break. You might think he's exhibiting there, but there is a lot of promise in that shot.
135.
There you go. That's why he did it. Getting a ball caught in the stanchion, doing a free kick, and then you can actually displace it with another ball.
180. Danny requires
irresistible.
147.
There is nothing
59.
that
Luke
Danny Lowby can do about this.
This could be 3 now.
The old switcheroo.
Game shot on the third lay.
4 minutes and
Littler.
48 seconds.
Luke, you must be really pleased with the way you played tonight. What are your thoughts after picking up 4 wins from 4?
Well, it's a good start to the Group B, and obviously I said to Henry last time, I played better in the night. Maybe my average don't prove it, but I feel better in the night than in the day.
You did look more comfortable playing in an evening session compared to the first 3 days of the week. What do you put that down to?
Probably myself. Don't like getting up early morning, and obviously through the day I can have a sleep. Obviously go out for some food and get ready for the night time.
You did show a little bit of a smile during that game with Steve West. You looked like you really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, well, obviously I was thinking in my head when he hit the ball, 2 double 18s, and then when he pinned the 1-2-2 and missed, went that would have just been better than my 111. But obviously he didn't get it, and then I took out 81 for an 11 darter.
Your last game of the night was just a shade over 6 minutes. I don't know whether you're aware that the quickest game at the Super Series is 5 minutes 48, so you've got a little bit of a way to go to get the quickest one yet.
Yeah, obviously Henry said a few weeks ago when I was down the modus, it's the quickest. Obviously, me and Danny can go again tomorrow and try and get it.
You're going to play Danny first game tomorrow at about 10 o'clock. Are you earmarking a fast game on that one, or is it more about getting the 10 points and guaranteeing yourself into Saturday?
Obviously, I'll guarantee myself for Saturday. Obviously, if it is the quickest, then it is the quickest. But if I get the job done in my first game, then I'm through.
Congratulations, Luke. Well played tonight.
He was not happy about not having that 5-minute 48 record, but he said later on in that interview, look, yes, the records are great, but got to get myself through to Saturday first, otherwise that's all irrelevant.
Yeah, priority number one, and it's the same as Steve West and Colin Osborne. It's not about how you play tonight, it's about getting to finals night and how you play there and how you get your hands on that beauty and £20,000. That's the key to victory, and all he's basically doing is just putting a bit of a frightener on everybody else in the field, because they all know that the one player in this group that is capable of those really big high ceiling numbers is Luke Littler. The highest average apart from Luke Littler is a 105, which is way off the 107 he's had, the 113. He looks the man to beat.
He most certainly does. Right, Danny Lowby, the American ace to see. What would be your assessment of what you've seen from him?
Pretty much what we expect. When he's on, he's on. When he's off, he's off. He's like most speed merchants. You know, they're very much FDMs, first dart merchants. If the first dart's in, they tend to follow. If they're not in, they tend to sort of scramble around a bit. But Yeah, I think he'd be a little bit disappointed. I mean, he played lovely in that last game, averaged 96.47, was reduced to just 2 darts at a double, but walked into the monster that is Luke Littler, and sometimes you just got to hold your hands up, very much like Neil Duff tonight. You know, he improved in increments, but the jumps weren't big. You know, they were just small increments of improvement, and he just got nothing out of tonight. Well, 2 legs, that's all he's got, and, well, it'd have to be something miraculous happen tomorrow night to qualify.
Well, this is the league table from the first night's action in Group B. Luke Littler, top of the table, having won all 4. Neil Duff having lost all 4. And, well, we didn't expect, really, that tonight from Neil Duff, did we?
No, not now that he'd eventually sort of got over the hill of winning a week, and that sort of takes one bit of pressure off. But he was up against it coming into a group of this quality. You know, he'd had to have played his best game, and for him tonight, it just wasn't there. I wasn't sure. He flew in this afternoon, did have a bit of a delay on the flight, which probably meant that he felt like he was rushing things and didn't have the best preparation. But listen, we've seen players before go without a win on a Thursday night and somehow manage to qualify for the Saturday night. So all is not lost, but it's going to be super tough because the players above him look in fine form.
And it looked as if the players in the middle are cancelling each other out as well.
Exactly that. That's going to be the problem for him. And to go through a card, listen, look how Luke Littler had to play. You know, he's averaged probably, I don't know, somewhere around the mid-90s for the night. And he's gone 4 out of 4. So whoever does it tomorrow night's going to have to find a 100-plus average at some point.
Well, by this time tomorrow, we're going to be stood up here knowing the 6 names that are going to be playing for that pot on Saturday.
Yes, we're one day away. Group C concludes tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. Looking forward to that because that's all to play for. We've got that group separation, 3 on 8, 3 on 2. So out of that 3, we've got to get 2.
Shall we make it a date?
Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
I shall see you tomorrow. Paul Lucas will be a part of the team as well for 1 o'clock on the Super Series YouTube channel. For joining viewers on Sporty Stuff TV from 3 o'clock. Where in Group B tonight, Luke has dropped some nukes. He's top of the...